I do want to point out that I have my magic hat here with all these names. So if you would like your name in a free personal reading with me, Raven Black Star, I'm going to pull a name on October 6th. All right, so that's just in a few days. You know if your name is actually in the hat because I went by and I put a little heart next to your comment. So if you put your name in there, just know that's how you know it's for real. In the hat. All right, let's get going and see what's going on for everyone today. We are grateful, thankful for the messages, for the greatest and highest good for all of us out there today. So we're going to begin with our Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aries, Aries, Aries. There's something that's going on that I feel like you need to stop. I don't know what that is. We will find out what's going on for all of our Aries. So these are all going to be quick messages, nothing deep, nothing intense or anything, just to get an overview for the collective energies for all you guys out there. And if we got time at the end of this reading, I will pull some cards for you guys. So get your questions ready and we'll see what's going on. All right, like all of a sudden my cards are twisted. What's going on in the world of our Aries? All right. So Aries, a couple cards are coming out. Mending and clean it up. I feel like there's a situation with someone that you are involved with, Aries. Yeah, maybe you had an argument, a tiff, something. It might be time to maybe you make the first move to see about whether or not you can fix it. I mean, this is somebody you really care about. All right, so if time has gone by, you haven't talked to this person in a while, Mercury is retrograde, so it's really lining up for, like, this would be a really opportune time for you to maybe send them a message, all right? Because I really feel like you really care about this person, Aries, and if you're wondering what's happening to them, do they care? Do they even know I exist anymore? Things like that. I feel like you might be the one that might have to just reach out. All right. So with that, hi everyone. I see people are starting to come into the chat room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to have you all here. It's a really great Sunday afternoon in the land of enchantment. Ooh, the light was so beautiful yesterday. You can definitely feel that fall. We had a big storm and there's now snow on the mountains, so we are officially into the fall season here where I am. Oops, I don't want to do that. All right, so let's move on. See if maybe we can find out what is going on with my cards. All right, let's move on to our Taurus. All right, Taurus. So Aries, you know, you're going to pick up the phone, you're going to send a text message, you're going to try to make up with whoever this person is that you really have been missing. They miss you too, all right? So let's turn our attentions to our, they do, they really miss you. All right, so let's turn our attentions to our Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Taurus. What's going on with all of our Taurus out there today? We are grateful, thankful for the messages, for the greatest and highest good for everyone out there. I hope you're doing well, enjoying yourselves. All right, Taurus, what is going on in the world of our Taurians, the bull camp? Taurus. What's going on for our Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Taurus. We are grateful, thankful for these messages. All of our Taurians at this time. Oh my gosh, cards are flying. All right, I'm seeing that it's time to go somewhere. Oh my goodness, look. Hi, Agate, how are you? Oh, you're from Switzerland. That's a long way. All right, Taurus, look what's going on here. I feel like you're over it. You know what I mean? Like, there has been something that, you know, they're just that annoying person where they come and all they do is complain and bitch and moan and groan. And I just feel like you're over it. Like, you know, we don't even need to have this conversation anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, so if there's somebody in your life who's really irritating you, you know, maybe they call you more like 3, 4, 5 times a day and you just don't have time for them. You know what I mean? They're not even a real friend. They're just somebody who maybe you were nice to, all right? You were nice to, and you were nice to somebody who was probably very lonely, very needy. And now what do you do with them? All right. So I feel as if you're at that point where you might have to put some boundaries up and just let them know, hey, you can't call me 5 times during the day. I'm at work. I'm busy. Just let them know, be honest and upfront. All right. So now the other thing I have coming up for you, Taurus, is we have this exchanging gifts and the flexible card. I feel as if you're no longer willing to be flexible in a situation. I think you've given a lot, they've taken a lot, but I just don't feel like you really want to allow that to continue. So I'm feeling Taurians boundaries. I'm feeling as if you were putting your foot down. I think you're gaining control of your life again, because maybe you gave your life away, where you put all this energy into someone or a situation. And now it's time for you to turn that energy inward. So that's what I see for you, Taurus, out there. All right. It's so cool that the whole world is connected on this web. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Ooh, we got a Taurus Gemini cusper here. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, Taurus. So you got your message. You can put your boundaries up. Let people know that they can't just take advantage of it. So let's move on to our Geminis. Teresa here. She's a Taurus Gemini. Let's see if maybe this resonates with her. All right, Teresa. You're on my radar for whatever reason. So let's see. All right, Gemini. We are grateful, thankful for the messages for our Geminis out there. Gemini. I feel like you're coming out of some chaos and conflict. I feel like that's starting to come to a close. I mean, there was a situation that was going on that maybe you were avoiding the chaos, maybe you were avoiding the relationship, or whatever it was. You weren't ready to deal with it because of what it would bring, the change, the chaos. When you decide that you're going to go do something, all right, and the other person may not like what you're about to do. So you just kind of put it off and put it off and put it off. I feel as if that's kind of what the situation is happening. You have avoided either telling somebody something or making a move because this is going to be a big change and it's not going to go over well with everybody. But honestly, I feel as if it's time to take the plunge. Really be honest, really come to a point where you just got to say it, because you can't continue in the way that you're going. You need to make these changes, whether people like it or not. People can't live your life for you. So Gemini, you need to make a big shift, a big change, and it's one that is going to be really upsetting. So I feel as if you can't not say anything, okay? Because then that holds you back from your growth. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's time to really step up to the plate, take a deep breath. If there's never going to be a right time to say whatever it is you need to say to this person, all right? So, Gemini, have courage. And, because we are in this retrograde season, Gemini, I can't help but feel that, this is something that it keeps coming up and coming up. So if we're avoiding it, trying not to get too involved and thinking maybe, it'll rectify itself. Maybe I can stick it out. I think you're at that point now where things are starting to come up again, making you realize that you can't stick it out. You've got to speak up and speak your truth and let people know what you're up to, all right? Whether they like it or not, all right? As long as it gives you inner peace, that's what matters. And you'll be happier for it, much, much happier, okay? So the time is coming where, I almost feel, Gemini, that you're getting to a point where, you're gonna have to let them know. At some point, if you're moving, you're packed and you're in the car going, you got to tell them, right? All right, so let's move on to our Cancers. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. All of our Cancers out there, what's going on for our Cancers? You know what I get? It's about time. So I feel like there's this new, maybe it's your turn, this new turnaround happening. It's your turn. Cancer, it is your turn to be recognized, to be acknowledged. I just feel like it's time for people to look at you and say, wow, you really are valuable. Wow, you're amazing. Wow, I can't believe that, you know, I've never really been able to express what I really feel about you. I just feel like you're going to be recognized. Like it's really your turn. And this will help fix a lot of things, you know, because maybe you've been feeling a little insecure, you know, not knowing how people really feel. And I feel like a lot of that for you, Cancer, you might be surprised at the reassurance that you get from people at this time. So that's a nice energy to have around you. All right, dear universe, let's put some cards down though for our Cancers and see what's going on. Cancer, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Cancer. All right. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, I get overwhelmed whenever I see this card reversed. Like things are getting too much for you. They're pretty intense. Maybe your life has gotten a little intense. Just stop. Take the time to breathe. And if you need help, okay, maybe it's time to get some help. If you are so overwhelmed that you're not sleeping, you're not eating, you're stressing, you're snapping at people, you know, it's because, you know, maybe it's time for you to reach out and get the help that you need so that you're not so overwhelmed, so that you're not so frustrated. Maybe you need to have a sit down in your family and say, look, I can't do it all myself. I need somebody to do the laundry. I need you to take the garbage out. I can't be doing it all. So I feel like it's time for you to really reach out and tell people, look, I can't do this by myself. Help me. All right, so that's a big message for you, Cancer. Get the help you need. You know, I think you will feel much better once you I want to say drop that wall that you have that, you know, you can do it your own. You don't need anybody. You don't need anybody. You know, Cancer, I'm feeling like, yes, you do. You really do need anybody. You need to get in your kitchen. You need to cook an amazing meal and you need to feed people because that's what a Cancer loves to do. You know, is to be around family, to, you know. So I'm feeling like this is a very lonely Cancer that you need to reach out, okay? Reach out. You'll be surprised. I think this is just a wonderful energy right now to make amends with people, to fix things that you've been wanting to fix. Maybe you haven't spoken to somebody in a long time. Maybe a sibling. Maybe now's the time to send them a little note, a card, you know, just a gesture. Right? Because I feel like you don't want to be alone so much anymore. And if you don't want to be alone so much anymore, you need to step out of your house, your apartment, your little world that you've created for yourself and start to go back out and enjoy the company of those people that you really care about. You know? Anyway, yeah. Most Cancers, they love to cook. Why don't you have a little dinner party? You know, just with some people you haven't seen in a long time. You know, it would probably do you a world of good, Cancer. Seriously. All right, so let's move on to all of our Leos. Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Leo, hi. Hey, Leos, how is everyone? Maybe you know a Leo. Let's see what's going on in the world of our Leos, all right? We are grateful for the messages, for the greatest and highest good. Now, Leos, I want to air caution to just don't do things without thinking, all right? You know, it's like impulse shopping. You're at the cash register, you know, waiting for them to check out all your groceries and everything, and you're starting to buy candy because you're just standing there by the candy. You know, just like watch your impulses. Think before doing things. All right, let's see. We got some cards wanting to come out for you. I want to take that one as well. So again, you not thinking things through, especially if you're working on something, all right? You know, maybe you need to like stop and really plan it out. I mean, if you're trying to build something, because here we have these building blocks, all right? And you're not really thinking it through all the way. You might miss some steps that might cause you to have to go back later on down the road. So again, that message of like, just you know, don't do things without really thinking everything through, all right? Because you might find that you hit a brick wall at the end of that road. And I also feel, Cancer, that there could be a message from somebody who I think you had a rift. Maybe this goes back to the Aries. Maybe Aries, the little Aries reading, because I feel as if you hear from somebody. All right. And again, we're in this big retrograde cycle right here. You hear from somebody who I feel like there was, how can I put it? You know, you felt, or maybe they felt, that, you know, they were just always around, you know, and they weren't really like coming out. They were bugging you. Again, it wouldn't surprise me if you were dealing with Aries, all right, Leo, but I feel like you're going to hear from this person who you put some boundaries up, and now, you know, they're going to try to see if they can come around your boundaries. You know, I really believe in boundaries because it's very healthy. Not people don't usually like boundaries, but it's very healthy. And I feel like in this situation, you know, maybe enough time has gone by where now you can set some healthy boundaries with this person. And that would be a wonderful solution. It would be a win-win for everyone, right? Oh, I'm glad it resonated, Agate. It's nice to have you here. Switzerland. One day I'm going to Switzerland. One day I'm going around the world. That's my dream. I have a lot of dreams. But Switzerland's on my list. Switzerland, let's see, where am I going? I want to go to Switzerland. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Bali. I want to go to see the gardens in Japan. Where else do I want to go? Right now, I guess that would be enough for right now. I'm hopefully going to Europe next year. I would love to go to Europe next year. Anyway, enough about me. Let's move on to our, who's next? Virgos. Oh, but before we go to Virgo, okay, here I have my magic hat. Do you see this, agate? Put your name down, right? Raven reads for me, or Raven's heart, or anything. Put my name in the hat, and I'll put your name in the hat. And on October 6th, I'm going to pull a name out of this hat. And some lucky person, will win a personal reading with me, Raven Blackstar. All right, so maybe it could be you, Agate. So put that in the comments, and I'll be sure to put your name in there. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's move on to our Virgos. Kelly, I just put your name in there today. I gotcha. You're in there. I think you're in there more than once, actually. But don't worry. Names are getting put in the hat. I like it. Do you know what happened? My cat, my new little kitten, got on the table, knocked the hat off, and threw all the names on the floor. And I had to pick them all up. I swear she's my second little kitty. But anyway, she's very intrigued with the hat and the names. All right, let's move on to our Virgos. Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Virgo, boy, that really wanted to come out. Look, a leg up. You need help and you're not getting it. You're not getting it, you're not reaching out for it, but I feel like you really could use some help. All right, Virgo, whoever you are, you could use some help. You can't keep doing this on your own, all right? I just feel like you can't keep going in the vein that you're going, and you need to get some help. What kind of help that is, I don't know yet. Let's see what's going on for all of our Virgos. I hope you're well, Kelly. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you around for a little while. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. And thanks for putting those, hitting that like button. I really appreciate that. That helps my channel. All right, Virgo, what's going on with our Virgos? Chaos and conflict. And peace. All right, well, those are two polar opposite cards here. So, yes, you need to reach out, talk to somebody, get some help. Because I feel as if you are in a situation that's very chaotic. You don't know what to do, and you're just searching for some kind of peace of mind. Yeah. I mean, I think you put a lot of faith into something or someone. And you're just kind of confused that, you know, it's so unsettled and so chaotic. Yeah, this isn't what you expected. This isn't what you expected, Virgo. So You know, for some of you, you've got to like recalibrate. You know what I mean by that? Like you've got to like, you're not following your true north. It's like your emotions, maybe your emotions have gotten a hold of you. I just feel as if, you know, you're crying for some peace of mind in a situation in your life, whatever it is that's going on. I mean, you know that this change has to happen because how much farther are you going to continue? So please reach out, talk to somebody, let somebody know, you know. I mean, you know, I hate to pull this up, but I feel like it could happen. You know what? When you go to the bar, right, you start to have a drink and you open up to a total stranger, right? And all of a sudden, your stranger sitting next to you, having like his 10th beer, knows more about your life story than your friends. So I feel as if you've got to recalibrate and not tell the stranger on the bar stool, you know, what's really going on in your world and how fucked up it is, and find somebody who you can really, really talk to, who might, who might give you some better advice than the guy who's had 10 beers. All right, so I'm just feeling that very much for a Virgo out there. Please, please. You know, your luck is about to change, all right, because I feel like you're at that point. You know, when life takes you to that very edge and you feel like it's all over and there's nothing left, that's when I feel like all of a sudden, boom, something really good will happen. Maybe you just happen to run into somebody, you know, an old friend who says, hey, how you been? And you're like, oh my God, you really want to know? And your friend says, yes, I really want to know. So I'm really feeling a Virgo out there who is, you know, needing to really connect with somebody, right? Because you're not happy in your life. You want to find where you really got to go, even if it's alone. Do you know what I mean? Even if you got to do this alone, I think you need somebody to help give you perspective and line you up. All right. So, all right, Teresa, I'll put your name in when I finish the reading. All right. Be sure to put your name in. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's move on to our Libras. Happy birthday, Libra. We're in your season. Libra season. Ooh, look at you. I'm feeling as if you're calm. Breathe. I like that this card came out. Maybe some of you Libras are, you know, doing a lot of yoga, a lot of meditation, maybe, you know, tapping into your own psychic abilities. I'm just feeling as if, you know, there's a little magic around you, Libra, when it comes to your spirit. All right. Here comes a story. Hey, Allie, how are you? I sent you an email. Go check your email. All right, so let's see what's going on. All right, Libra. I feel as if you have to really come clean with something, all right? Because you may have come through a real string of bad luck. Because I'm feeling like, you know, you've had a lot of bad luck right now, and you know why. You know why. And when situations come up, you know, it's like, uh-oh, here comes another one. So I feel like you've been hit, you know, with one thing after another. And now I feel as if you are ready, really finding your center, your balance, to try to turn all of this bad around. Maybe turn your luck around. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, see, I think you're starting to see things a little differently, all right? And with this, you know, here's that dark that I was saying. You know, it's time for you, as you start to get centered, I think you start to see that your life could be very different. Very different. So this could be, all right, I'm picking this up, that, you know, you may have decided that you were going to do some life changes that were really important, really necessary for you, because you just couldn't keep hitting these brick walls again. And I do see that that's where you're headed. So there's really good stuff coming down the road. I feel like your run of bad luck, Libra, is about to come to an end. All right. Let's see. I hope that registered for someone. All right, let's see what's going on for our Scorpios. Let's move on to our Scorpios at this time. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You know, it's funny. Somebody sent me a comment saying, wondering whether or not I see all of the comments in the chat, and I do. I see everybody's. So I don't know. It might be on your end. So if you're not seeing comments, or if I'm not seeing your comments or questions, just check your settings, right? Because I am seeing them. Oh my goodness. Scorpio, what's going on? We got a message coming from someone, I feel like, from the past. I feel like it's somebody who you didn't think you were ever going to hear from again. So be prepared. Maybe you already heard from them. This is a crazy retrograde because I'm feeling a lot of that for a lot of people. So let's see what's going on for all of you guys out there today. Scorpio, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on in the world of our Scorpios? All right, so you get a message. All right, some of you guys might, I feel like this could be a job related. I feel like you might have an opportunity to go down another road. I think it would be a really good one. It's going to take a lot of faith. So either it's time, you know, maybe you have had this thing in the back of your mind that you've been working on, you've been planning. But I feel as if you're finally at that point where you get the green light to go. It's going to take a lot of faith in what it is that you're about to do, but I'm telling you, you got a green light. All right. So I think the worst is over, Scorpio. All right. And you're finally at that point. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. I've got a lot of Scorpio in my chart, but those are not my main planets. But I can feel the happiness in a Scorpio, like finally, I don't have to do this anymore. I can take this other road. I can get it this good start. So I feel as if the universe is really opening the doors for you because Scorpio, you have a green light, says go. All right. Yeah. And I feel as if it's something creative. Maybe it's a creative venture that you've been wanting to do. Whatever it is, this is Empress energy. You know, like this is like the best of the best of the best. And you got the green light. So good on you, huh? I'm excited for you, Scorpios. Yeah, this is something, you may be working with somebody. Maybe you're working in conjunction with someone and you've been working a long time on something and it hasn't panned out. I feel like now, boom, it's going to happen. So I'm excited for you. It'll bring you a lot of peace, maybe security. Ooh, I got chills. You know, this is when I wish I was a Scorpio. All right, let's see what else is going on as we move on down the line to our Sagittarians. Saggies, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Sagittarians, what's going on for all of our Saggies at this time? Sagittarians, Saggies. Oops. How are we doing, Sag? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Sagittarians, what's going on in your world? Ooh, all kinds of cards. All right, there is something you're doing that is not for you. What is that about? Wow. Okay. I feel, Sagittarius, that you finally say no to something. Maybe it's something you've been doing that's not good for you. Maybe it's people. Maybe it's your job. Whatever it is that you finally say no more. It brings you such incredible happiness. I mean, it is supported by the universe. This decision that you make, you are totally ready to embrace it. And it's a true blessing. I mean, these are magic cards. Sagittarius, where are you? Saggies, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Your life, because you make this one decision that is not for you, totally sends you in motion. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, these are the best cards in this deck. You are blessed, you are happy, you are ready, and your intuition is right in line. Some of you may actually be doing something that is of a higher mind. You know, maybe you're doing tarot, maybe you're doing, you know, Reiki or you know, just maybe you're learning something of that nature. Whatever it is, it sets you in line with your spirit. So if you have been on a spiritual road journey, really trying to find yourself, your inner self, your true self, I feel as if you're there. You're there. And I think you know that, okay, this is the last thing, and then my life is clean. So perhaps maybe some of you guys, quit an addiction that you've been hanging on to way too long, that you've been wanting to set aside. Whatever it is that you need to put down, complete support from the universe. Complete. And you may be surprised how easy it is to really say no to whoever, whatever it is that has held you back from your higher self. So I feel like really tapping in to spirit. I'm happy for you. So happy for you, Saggy. That's a great message. And it could be a guy. All right? I'm just going to say it. I mean, this could be one of those things where you have hung on to a relationship far longer than you should have. That was not making you happy. That was holding you back from being you. That's not for everyone, but I feel like that's for someone. Thanks for the 5 spot, Allie. I appreciate it. Yes, every little bit helps. Algo is algo. That gets me a really good cup of coffee. So I appreciate that, Allie. All right. Yeah, I feel like it's somebody, Sag. I really feel as if it's somebody, because here you're about to start a brand new life. All right. And it was not working with this other person. I mean, maybe they weren't even honest with you, but whatever it is, boom, it's done. It's over. So, and it is like, I have chills. Like, again, I mean, the best cards out of this deck have fallen for you, Sag. So whoever you are, I want your autograph. Okay. I want your autograph. Maybe you have like a predominant Leo or something in your chart, but I just feel like you're going places, with what it is you do. Your spirit is just picking you up and lifting you, and I don't even think you can even imagine the outcome. That's how good it is. All right, so I want to know what that is at the end of the day. Yeah, that was a great message, huh, you guys? All right, I still got chills. All right, let's move on to our Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Leo, Sun, Sag, Moon. Kelly, you might be somebody really special. A lot of people might know you here in the next few months. That's a nice combination. All right, let's see what's going on for all of our Capricorns today. Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Capricorn. What's going on for all of our Capricorns today? Oh. All right, Capricorn. What's going on at home? What is going on at home? I just feel as if you're a little depressed about the situation in your home place. Oh, I'm sorry, Capricorn. It was such a high for Sagittarius. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right. If you are a female, I think you really know why you're depressed about your situation at home. All right. And it has to do with, it started out really great, and then I don't know what happened. That's what I get. I don't know what happened. And now I'm miserable, and I'm unhappy, I'm depressed. And the thing is, Capricorn, you know why you're depressed. You know why you're not happy. I think you invested a lot and were disappointed. Wow, I just feel like this whole energy just sunk. All right, Capricorn, I am going to burn a little sweetgrass. Bring a little sweetness into your life. The medicine of sweetness. I just want to throw some sweetgrass out there for whoever's out there feeling a little lonely, a little depressed, needing a little love. I hope you find that. Oh, yeah. Blessings to whoever needs that. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I want a little advice for this Capricorn here. Dear universe, can you provide a little advice for this poor Capricorn I'm picking up who is so unhappy in their home? What is going on? Can we get some advice? Let's see. So this is a very karmic situation you were dealing with. All right. Here's the card of karma. And I think you have accepted things longer than you should have. Okay. I mean, this card of the Fates goes in conjunctions with the Serenity Prayer. You know, accept the things that you cannot change and have the courage and to change the things that you can. All right. I feel like that's where you are. And for some of you, okay, this sense of depression that you are feeling, you know what you need to do, you just don't want to do it. You know, it's like you are avoiding doing what you need to do, hoping that maybe it will turn itself around. Could be with a person, you know, that, you know, this has been happening with your person for a long time. Like you have been dealing with this situation with this person for a long time. Nothing has changed. Yet you have tried to accept it as it is, knowing that if you want anything to change, you will be the one that needs to change it. I do see you doing that, okay? I see as if, you know, you come out of the state of depression, so you're no longer orphaned and alone. I feel like you come out of the state of depression. Maybe you come into some money that, you know, starts to open some doors and helps you make some moves you haven't been able to make. But I do feel as if some of you Capricorns will be coming in to something that you've really been needing. And, you know, look, Capricorns are very materialistic. They like their stuff. They like their money. So if you haven't had money for a while because you've been going along and going along and going along, I think you finally make some changes that finally turn your life around and you start to reap the rewards. All right. But it's going to require you making this change. Okay. So, karmic. You have to accept the things you cannot change. But you, Capricorn, need to change the things you need to change to make your life happy. For real, for real, for real. Okay. And you know what that is. You know what that is. And, you know, I feel like it has to do with your person. All right. Maybe you don't like that they work the night shift. You know, you just can't handle them working the night shift, you know, and for years they've worked the night shift and for years you've had to sleep alone, you know, like you need to let them know you can't do that anymore, you know, that you need them to be on the same page, you know, because if not, it's almost as if I feel like the two of you have drifted apart and that leaves you very unsettled because like, what happened? You know, Capricorn, what happened? Anyway, much love, much sweetness to you. You're going to make some good changes. I see that. All right. So let's move on to our Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. So stick around, you guys. I'll be happy to pull some cards for all of you. All right. So get your questions ready. All right. Let's see. What is going on for all of our Aquas? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquarius, Aquarius. What's going on in the world of our Aquarians at this time? All right. So Aquarians, you, like Capricorn, things aren't all that you thought they were going to be. But I like that this card comes out because I feel as if you are gaining control, you know, breathing in. Yeah. Again, all that glitters is not always gold. So I feel like you got involved in a situation that, again, was really, really great at the start. And, oh, this was going to be really amazing. And it didn't turn out so much. So I feel like you are putting yourself in the center, grounding, and moving on. So this could be anything. This could be a job. This could be people. This could, whatever it is. I feel as if it started out really, really great, and then it went south. All right? And in order for you to like handle everything that's going on, I feel as if you really focus, you center yourself, and you move on from a situation that didn't go down very well. Maybe you invested a lot of money in something, because I do get the sense that you put a lot of money or energy into a situation and you got burned. You know, it just didn't pan out. So it's like regrouping, recalibrating, putting yourself back together and moving forward. Let's see. Maybe got more messages. They're flying out. Yeah, I mean, this is something where there was a lot of chaos. And, you know, when you're involved in a situation where, you know, you want it to work so badly that you end up losing yourself, your dignity, money, all of that kind of thing. And it creates a lot of chaos. Now, this could be a venture that you started, like this brand new life you were going to start, and it just fell. And I feel as if it's because you did not think out all the steps. Maybe it ends up costing you 5 times more than you ever thought it was going to cost. You know, so you question whether or not you should have made this move, whether you should have made this decision. The fact that you come out getting a handle on it and getting control, I feel like, you know, you can put all these pieces back together so that this dream, this vision you had doesn't turn into something, you know, that you lose out on. So I'm just feeling like you need to go back to the drawing board. You know, I mean, all is not lost. I just think you got hit with a lot of stuff that you didn't see coming. You know, you didn't think. Now, I just did somebody else earlier in this reading, and I don't know which sign it was, but again, it was like it was Leo. Maybe you're involved with a Leo, where they were not, you know, where they were trying to build something, you know, not on solid ground, because they didn't think it through. Oh, yeah, it's a really great idea. Let's go. Let's do it. So they were doing without thinking. So I feel like you now, in this chaos that has now erupted in your life, I feel like you are now starting to find your ground and your center so that you can handle it. So that's a good message for an Aquarius out there. Yeah. I mean, because there was stuff that wasn't being told, right? Now I'm picking up an energy between an Aquarius and their partner where, you know, there's some fibs being said. Yeah, that's got to stop. If you were involved with somebody, if you're an Aquarius, you're involved with somebody and you just question whether or not they're telling you the truth, I feel like you really got to confront them. Hey, Haunted, how are you? It's nice to see you. See, they got to hit the truth. Anyway, I just feel as if there's an Aquarius out there, and I know this is a whole other message, but I can't help but feel like there's an Aquarius out there who's dealing with somebody who's not being really honest with them. All right, and you know that, okay? I don't think this is not new information. I feel as if you know that they're not being honest and they're trying to lead you on. You know, they're living in the past, they're living in the future, but they're not living in the present with you. All right, so I think you coming into your center, you know, make everybody else around you have to be in your center. You know, it's like having the backbone of the family. You know, if the backbone is working and we're straight and we're tall, we're grounded, right? So I feel like you Aquarius are that backbone in order to deal with the chaos and conflict that's erupted. Wow. All right, let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, your universe. We are grateful, thankful for the messages for all of our Pisces out there at this time. Grateful, thankful. I sure appreciate all the thumbs up. Hitting that like button really helps my channel. Anything to help my channel. All right, you guys. Hey, Haunted, I don't know if you know, but I'm doing another personal giveaway. So if you like your name in the hat, right, Raven reads for me, or Raven's Heart, or Raven put my name in the hat, I'll be sure to put it in there for you, all right? All right, and for anybody else who wants to see if they can win a personal reading with me, Raven Black Star, and want your name in the hat, I'll be pulling that name on October 6th. All right, Haunted, I'll be sure to put your name in there. All right, let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Pisces. Pisces, are we dealing with a Libra? Or we have a court issue? I just have this legality stuff. Things coming into balance. So let's see what that's about. All right, you might be involved with somebody you're trying to go the distance here. All right, so, I mean, this is, when you're in balance, I feel you're almost at the finish line. I mean, you're so close to that finish line. So you might be involved with somebody who I think you're feeling like you could go the distance with. And it could be a Libra. But I can't help but think that there's something off. You know, maybe you could go the distance. Do you want to? Do you want to? I don't know. See, again, do you want to? Look, we got the fork in the road and all that glitters is reversed. Some of you may actually be involved in a divorce. I'm just picking that up. Not everybody's involved in a divorce thing, but I am picking up, but there could be a Pisces that's at that fork in that road where maybe they are contemplating whether or not they want to go down a different road, because all that glitters is not gold, is it? So you really question, Pisces, whether or not you want to go to distance with this person. I mean, you're sitting on the fence right now. Should I go? Should I stay? Should we go the distance? Should I go on my own way? Ooh, that's a big issue. I mean, there's something about it that's not right. There's something not right. Something's just off. Okay, and that little inkling of being off is really a big red flag that I think you need to look at, okay? Because there's a flag wanting to wave in front of Pisces' face, say, hello, do you really want to do this? Do we really want to go down there, or should I go in another direction? So, like I said in my last readings, right now we are in a retrograde. This is a time where a lot of things from the past, issues are starting to come to the surface. You know, maybe, you know, I'm not saying don't make any decisions, but, you know, if you can hold off a little bit and just get, the more information you get, the more clear you are, the better you're going to make a solid decision as to whether or not. I am also picking up cold feet. You know, a lot of this, Pisces, may just be cold feet, you know, and you're looking for something wrong with the person or why you shouldn't keep going with the person. So just keep that in mind, all right? Thanks, Haunted. I would appreciate that. All right, so we've got just a few people in the chat. Kelly, you might have a question. You got a question, Kelly? Maybe Allie's still around. Haunted, maybe you have a question. Anyway, I am here, and if you guys would like me to pull some cards for you, I would be happy to do that. I would be happy to do that. I'll tell you, I got... it's interesting. I went and I ordered a Kipper deck, and I ordered the mystical Kipper, this one, first before I ordered the second one. I gotta tell you, they're trippy cards. They are really, really trippy cards. But let's see what the collective message is for all of you. Let's use them. You know, I have them. I want to learn how to use them. Yeah, I feel as if, oh, wow, some of you are going to be receiving a gift that's not going to make you real happy. You know, it comes to mind this ugly sweater my stepmom gave me. I mean, it was butt ugly. And she says, just as I open it, she must have seen my face. She was like, oh, if you don't like it, you can return it. So I feel like some of you might be getting a gift that you just don't like. All right. Let's see what the Kipper has to say. Kipper, you got anything to say to us? What message do you have that I can throw out there? Wow, all of a sudden it started raining. All right. Your mom and her doctor appointment. Doesn't your mom have something bad with her arm, Kelly, if I can remember? What's up with Kelly's mom and her doctor appointment? I can sense that you're worried. I can sense that you're worried. Yeah, you know, this message of concern. Yeah, there's just something going on with your mom that really has you bugged, Kelly. I can feel the concern. So let's turn to our tarot and see what messages. I'm not that good with the Kipper. There's a learning curve with those. All right, Kelly, let's see what's going on. Your universe. Kelly would love to know about her doctor appointment with her mom and the doctor. What's going on with this doctor appointment and her mom? It's been weighing heavy on her mind. I can feel that. I can really feel. Oh, I'm so happy she's your best friend. Yeah, this is somebody, she loves her mom dearly, dear universe, and she would like to know just a little insight on what's up with her mom and her doctor's appointment. All right, let's see. You ready, Kelly? Let's see what the tarot has to say. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Wow, it is really coming down. Wow, see, out comes the Eight of Swords. All right, so I'm just going to tell you, Kelly, what I'm feeling, all right? I feel like you got to quit worrying, all right, because worrying doesn't help. I think you just need to really, yes, trust the universe. Get out of your head, okay, because I feel like, Kelly, you ran away with what could happen. That would be the worst case scenario. All right, so don't go there. Don't go there. Think positive. The mind is really powerful. Really, think positive. You know, all is not lost. You have to have faith in the doctors and what they're doing, and we have to trust the universe. But I feel like the big message here for you, Kelly, is to not overthink everything, all right? Go, be presented what the doctor's going to tell you, and then from there, make your steps, all right? Just step by step. Don't think of outcomes or futures or anything like that, day by day. All right, that's the best I got for you, Kelly. All right, anybody else out there want to ask the tarot a question? I'd be happy to throw some cards for you all. Anybody? And don't forget, write your name down. Raven's heart. Raven, put my name in the hat. I want to read it with you, Raven. Anything. You're welcome, Kelly. You're welcome. I wish a lot of good healing for your mom. Really. Seriously. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Nobody? Nobody? Oh, bummer. I was really in the mood to read cards today. I was going to go to town, but now with this all raining, I just felt like, oh. All right, you guys, anything else? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Anybody have a question? None? All right, you guys, and I'm going to pop off. See how I'm going to spend the rest of my Sunday afternoon. In the meantime, you guys all be well. Take care of yourself. Thanks, Kelly. You're awesome, too. And don't forget to hit that like button, thumbs up, share, comment, put your name down. And I'll see all you guys tomorrow, all right? Until then, be well. Bye.